At this time, it's 3:30. We're going to start our red and white show. We'll be moving our spring heifer calves into the ring. Kick off our red and white heifer show here this afternoon. And over in our brown Swiss show in our spring yearling class, placing second in the class is entry number 127, Ajoy WW Sweet and Salty, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And winning the class, and also first Kentucky owned, is entry number 125, Edgeview F Delight, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthing, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your comments on our spring yearling class.
Heifer that you do really appreciate that openness of rib and the straightness of her lines. Just like to change her up in her rear legs a little bit today to move her up. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to our class winner in the spring yearling class in our brown Swiss breed. She was also first Kentucky owned, entry 125, Edgeview F Delight, exhibited by Fairdale Farm, Worthy, Kentucky. Second in the class was entry number 127, Ajoy WW Sweet and Salty, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And third in the class and second Kentucky owned was entry 124, Top Acres Famous Whiz, exhibited by Hudson Spoonamore of Stanford, Kentucky. Now entering the ring is our winter yearling class in the brown Swiss show. In our Brown Swiss Show ring, judges completed her placing in our winter yearling class. Second in the class is entry number 131, Tom's View F. Notorious, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And winning the class, and also first Kentucky owned, is entry number 133, Hilltop Acres T.M. Kelly, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthing, Kentucky. Judge, your thoughts on our winter yearlings? At this time, we'll be moving into our fall yearling class in our Brown Swiss breed. Attention Brown Swiss exhibitors, following our very small fall yearling class, we're going to move into our selection of junior champion. If you were first or second in a heifer class here this afternoon, we need those heifers in the makeup area. Once again, if you are first or second with your Brown Swiss heifer today, she should be in the makeup area. Over in our Brown Swiss ring, our judges completed her placing in our fall yearling class. Second in the class, entry number 138, Stylin' Puddin', exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And winning the class, and also first Kentucky owned, is entry number 139, Hilltop Acres T.O. Kinsley, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your thoughts on our fall yearlings?
Oh, what a nice way to wrap
Congratulations again to our fall yearlings. We'll now be moving into our selection of junior champion of our Brown Swiss show. All of these heifers were first or second in their heifer classes here this afternoon. We'll move over to our red and white show ring, where our Judge Karn is completed his placing in our spring calf class. Second in the class and second Kentucky own is entry number 1, Starloo Hindsight Chili Red, exhibited by Leah Stark of Murray, Kentucky. And winning the class and also first Kentucky own is entry number 6, JG Springs A Tacova Red, exhibited by JG Springs Dairy Good of Liberty, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge Karn, your thoughts on the first class of the day in our red and white show.
A beautiful class of spring calves here to start our red and white show. Not a big class. With that being said, I think we have a pretty handy winner today. A heifer that exemplifies in her angularity throughout. I'm giving her the advantage in her depth and openness of both fore and rear rib today. Just a little bit cleaner of that bone down through her hock today to place over our heifer we have coming in second. Our heifer in second over our heifer in third. Just the way she handles those rear legs. She tracks a little square on those rear legs when you get around behind her. Also give her the advantage in her foot today to place over our heifer we have coming in third. Our heifer in third over our heifer in fourth just shows me a little bit more spring and openness of both fore and rear rib today. Just a little wider up through her chest floor today to place over our heifer we have coming in fourth. Our heifer in fourth over our heifer in fifth. Just prefer the way she handles her shoulder today. She's a little fuller behind her shoulder, handles that shoulder a little nicer out on the move today, and shows me a little bit more cleaner bone down through her hock today to place over this heifer we have coming in fifth. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to the winner of our spring calf class in the red and white show. Entry number 6 was also our first Kentucky own, JG Springs A Tacova Red, exhibited by JG Springs Dairy Good of Liberty, Kentucky. Second in the class and second Kentucky own was entry number 1, Starloo Hindsight Chili Red, exhibited by Leah Stark of Murray, Kentucky. Third in the class to entry number 2, Starloo Hindsight Cora Red, exhibited by Leah Stark of Murray, Kentucky. Fourth to entry number 4, Bring 'em Out Glamorous Red, exhibited by Jesse and Kylie Muse of Etoll, Kentucky. And fifth in the class to added entry number 5, East Colt Cheese Puff Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Now in the ring in our red and white show is our winter calf class. Over in our Brown Swiss show ring, we're bringing in our very best heifers on the day. These heifers were first or second in our classes here. Certainly want to reintroduce them to you. Winning our spring calf class was entry number 80, Buck Meadow Design Wizzy, exhibited by Luke Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Second in the class was entry number 78, Echo Hill F Tank Hillary, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. In our winter calf class, our winner was entry number 97, Fairdale Prince Whitney, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 94, Volker CD Cliff Salsa, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. In our fall calf class, our winner was entry number 112, Fairdale Design Woodford, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 100, Genlar Rasta Wheels Up, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. In our summer yearling class, our winner was entry number 122, Nearman's Perfect Whiskey, exhibited by Luke Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 120, Just So Our Farther, exhibited by Elliot Cull of Georgetown, Kentucky. In our spring yearling class, our winner was entry number 125, Edgeview F Delight, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 127, Ajoy WW Sweet and Salty, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. In our winter yearling class, our winner was number 133, Hilltop Acres T.M. Kelly, exhibited by Fairdale of Worthville, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 131, Tom's View F. Notorious, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And in our fall yearling class, our winner was entry number 139, Hilltop Acres T.O. Kinsley, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Second in the class went entry number 138, Stylin N. Puddin, exhibited by Brian Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. Congratulations to all of our brown Swiss breeders and exhibitors. Just a tremendous heifer show here today at the Kentucky State Fair. Now, as we wind towards the end of our Brown Swiss show, we'll certainly be announcing some special awards. We'd like to start out with announcing our Herdsmanship Award for the Brown Swiss breed. Congratulations to the Neerman family in Brownstown, Indiana. We do have a special award for you sitting up here at the clerk's table. So congratulations to the Brian Neerman family, Brownstown, Indiana. They won our Herdsmanship Award for this year's Kentucky State Fair. over in our Brown Swiss show ring. Certainly had a tremendous heifer show here this afternoon, and I know Judge Vagley's pretty pleased with her 6 heifers that are left out here in front of us. Tammy, when you're ready, we'd love to hear your thoughts about those heifers left in the ring and your selection of junior champion of our 2025 Kentucky State Fair Brown Swiss show. Congratulations to the junior champion of our 2025 Kentucky State Fair Brown Swiss show. She's our winning spring calf. Entry number 80, Buck Meadow Design Wizzy, exhibited by Luke Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Our reserve junior champion is our winning summer yearling heifer, number 122, Nearman's Perfect Whiskey, exhibited by Luke Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. And our honorable mention junior champion was our winning fall yearling, entry number 139, Hilltop Acres T.O. Kinsley, exhibited by Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky. Congratulations. Our junior champion and reserve junior champion, also our Kentucky-owned champions as well. So congratulations to our winning spring calf and our winning summer yearling. They'll also be our Kentucky champions. If you'll turn over to our red and white show ring, Judge Karn has completed his placing in our winter calf class. Second in the class and second Kentucky-owned is entry number 10, Cedar Crown Geordie Gina Red, exhibited by Leah Jenkins of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. And winning the class and also first Kentucky owned is entry number 12, Bentley Latitude Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Judge, your comments on our winter calf class.
A really nice class of winter calves from top to bottom here. That being said, I think we have a really nice pair to start the class, and it's close for me today. I'm giving the advantage to our heifer in first, just a touch longer through her head and neck today. Also a little fuller behind her shoulder today. I also prefer the way her tail head sits in between her pins today to place over this beautiful balanced calf we have coming in second. Our heifer in second over our heifer in third. She uses that angularity. She's a little cleaner down through her thigh today, a little cleaner all the way up through her shoulder today, and a little cleaner bone down through her hock to place over this heifer we have coming in third. Our heifer in third over our heifer in fourth, giving her the advantage on her thorough placement today. Also prefer the way she handles her top on the move. She's a little fuller, handles that shoulder just a little nicer than our heifer we have coming in fourth. Our heifer in fourth over our heifer in fifth just uses that length throughout. She's longer through her head and neck. She carries that length all the way back through her rump structure in her midsection today to place over this beautiful big ribbed heifer we have coming in fifth. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the winner of our winter calf class in our red and white show. She's also first Kentucky owned, Bentley Latitude Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Second in the class and second Kentucky owned is entry number 10, Cedar Crown Geordie Gina Red, exhibited by Leah Jenkins of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Third in the class to entry 11, Cedar Crown War Grenade Red, exhibited by Lizzie Turner of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Fourth to entry number 14, KCCK Hulu Aloha Red, exhibited by Jeremy Kinslow of Smiths Grove, Kentucky. Fifth in the class, entry number 77, Jameson's Belle Noel Red, exhibited by Ivy Patterson and Henry Miller of Shelbyville, Kentucky. And sixth in the class, entry number 15, Gencraft Rompin' Gigi Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Now entering the ring is our fall calf class over in the red and white show ring. Wrapping up our final class of the day here in our Brown Swiss show with our best three junior females. Congratulations to the Sparrow family, Fairdale Farm of Worthville, Kentucky, with their winning entry. It's a perfect time to announce the winner of the Premier Breeder and Premier Exhibitor banners for the 2025 Kentucky State Fair Brown Swiss Show. Maybe no surprise, that also goes to Fairdale Farm and the Sparrow family of Worthville, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your comment on our best three females here, junior best three. Thank you to Judge Vagley. That's a wrap on our Brown Swiss show for the 2025 Kentucky State Fair. Congratulations to all of our Brown Swiss breeders and exhibitors. At this time, now that our focus is solely on our red and white show ring, it's a great time to introduce our judge for today and tomorrow's red and white cow show, Josh Karn. Josh comes from Woodstock, Ontario, where his family milks about 90 Holsteins under the Carnview prefix, focusing their breeding program on high-type and deep pedigreed cow families. Carnview has shown and marketed genetics around the world and has also run several numerous and successful sales. They've bred and owned many all-Ontario, all-Canadian, and all-American nominated animals. Josh has also had the opportunity to travel across Canada, the United States, and Australia during his time as a fitter. He was a member of the 2016 Canadian National Judging Team. Most recently, Josh has judged the World Dairy Expo Fitting Competition in 2024 and he's also evaluated and judged many shows throughout Ontario and Canada. We welcome our judge for the Red and White Show, Josh Karn. Over in our red and white show ring, Judge Carnes completed his placing in our fall calf class. Placing second in the class and second Kentucky owned is entry number 17, JW Warrior LC Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. And winning the class and also first Kentucky owned is entry number 22, Nails Valley Love Slaps Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your thoughts on our fall calf class?
A really nice class of fall calves here today, top to bottom. I made a few switches in line. This heifer for me, she's so balanced and angular, so much length of body, and I'm giving her the advantage over our young October-born heifer coming in second. Just on that length of body, she's a little longer through her head and neck. She carries that length all the way through back through her rump structure today to place over this beautiful balanced calf in second. Our calf in second, not the biggest calf in the class, being end of October. I gave her a little bit of an advantage today. Giving her the advantage over our heifer in third. I prefer a thorough placement today, the way she handles that rump out on the move today to place over our heifer we have coming in third. Our heifer in third over our heifer in fourth. Just a little more angular throughout. She's cleaner down through her thigh, cleaner up through her shoulder today. Also shows me just a little bit more depth and openness of both fore and rear rib today to place over our heifer in fourth. Our heifer in fourth over our heifer in fifth. Just prefer the way she handles her shoulder on the move, and especially when we got them in line today to place over this beautiful silky heifer we have coming in fifth. Congratulations.
Congratulations once again to the winner of our fall calf class. Also first Kentucky owned is entry number 22, Nails Valley Love Slaps Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville. Second in the class and second Kentucky owned is entry number 17, JW Warrior Elsie Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. Third in the class is entry number 23, Corti Secret Mission Red, exhibited by Briley Tucker of Columbia, Kentucky. Fourth in the class, entry number 20, Stuckey Holm Hindsight GG Red, exhibited by Jeff Stuckey of Milford, Indiana. Fifth to entry 19, East Colt MX Cheez-It Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. And sixth in the class, to entry number 18, Cherrywood Roz Red, exhibited by John Miller of Baghdad, Kentucky. Congratulations. Now entering the ring is our summer yearling class. Over in our red and white show, judges completed his placing in our summer yearling class, second in the class and second Kentucky owned to entry number 24, H&F Acetylene Jody Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. And winning the class and first Kentucky owned is entry number 25, Rocky Run War Rewind Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your comments on our class.
A nice pair of summer yearlings here, starting the class off with Heifer. Giving her the advantage over the Heifer in second just shows me so much more in openness and depth of both fore and rear rib today. Also giving her the advantage, she's just a little wider of her chest floor today to place over this dairy Heifer we have coming in second. Congratulations.
Now entering the ring in our red and white show will be our spring yearling class. In our red and white show ring, Judge Karn has completed his placing in our spring yearling class. Placing second in the class and second Kentucky owned is entry number 28, Ms. AOL Warrior Wreath Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. And winning the class and first Kentucky owned is entry number 33, Kingsway Warrior Lookout Red, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your comments on our spring yearling class.
A nice class of spring yearlings here. That being said, I think this pair comes to the top of the class quite handily. And it's close for me today. We're splitting hairs. This heifer in first, I'm giving her the advantage just on her overall angularity. She's a little cleaner up through her head and neck. She's cleaner down through her thigh, a little cleaner down through her shoulder today. Also giving her the advantage, she has a little longer through her head and neck today to place over this beautiful legged heifer we have coming in second. Our heifer in second over our heifer in third, giving her the advantage. She's a little cleaner behind her shoulder today. Also shows me a little bit more cleanliness down up through her rump structure today to place over this white heifer we have coming in third. And our heifer in third over our heifer in fourth, just giving her the advantage in her loin structure today. Just handles that loin and her tail head a little bit nicer on the outside of the ring today to place over our heifer we have coming in fourth. Our heifer in fourth over our heifer in fifth, giving her the advantage in her depth and openness of both fore and rear rib. Also giving her the advantage in her rump structure today for the slope of her pins to place over our heifer we have coming in fifth. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our winner of our spring yearling class, entry number 33, also first Kentucky owned, Kingsway Warrior Lookout Red, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Second in the class, entry number 28, Ms. AOL Warrior Wreath Red. She's also second Kentucky owned, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Third in the class, entry number 27, JXN Showtime Reba Red, exhibited by Sabra Marty and Ada Jackson of Clarks Hill, Indiana. Fourth in the class, entry number 29, Cedar Crown Advancer Liza Red, exhibited by Lizzie Turner of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. And fifth in the class, entry number 32, Rocky Run Apricot Red, exhibited by Sophie Franklin of Waddy, Kentucky. Now coming into the ring is our winter yearling class. Attention Red and White Show exhibitors. Our judges finishing his lineup in our winter yearling class. We have a very small fall yearling class, and then we'll be moving right into our selection of junior champion for the day. If you were first or second in our Red and White Show classes here today, we need those heifers at ringside. Red and White Show exhibitors, your first and second place heifers should be in the makeup area. Judge Karn has completed his placing in our winter yearling heifer class here in our Red and White Show. Placing second in the class and second Kentucky owned is entry number 34, Rocky Run Movin' Agave Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. And winning the class and also first Kentucky owned is entry number 35, Rocky Run Movin' Allura Red, exhibited by J.D. Springs Dairy Good, exhibited by of Liberty, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge Karn, your comments on our winter yearling class.
Not a big class of winter yearlings here today. I think we have a pretty handy winner. A heifer that is so balanced, walks on a tremendous set of feet and legs today. And that's what gives her the advantage over our heifer in second, the way she handles those rear legs. I want to get in behind her. She just tracks a little square. Also giving the advantage, she's a little full of her rear flank today to place over our heifer we have coming in second. Our heifer in second over our heifer in third, just on the way she holds her top. I prefer the way she handles her shoulder out on the move. She's also a little cleaner, more angular through her shoulder and down through her thigh today to place over this white heifer we have coming in third. And our white heifer in third over our heifer in fourth on that rump structure today. I prefer the way her tail sits between her pins today. Also giving her the advantage on the cleanliness of bone down through her hock to place over our heifer we have coming in fourth. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to the winner of our winter yearling class, entry number 35, Rocky Run Movin' Allura Red, exhibited by J.J. Springs Dairy Good of Liberty, Kentucky. Second in the class was entry number 34, Rocky Run Movin' Agave Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Third to entry number 36, Ms. M.S. Heatwave Day Red, exhibited by Ryan Atkins of Center, Kentucky. And fourth in the class, to entry number 37, Bradshaw View Willow Lou Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. Congratulations. Now in the ring is our fall yearling class. Following this class, we'll be moving into our selection of junior champion. And in our fall yearling class, looks like our judges got her lined up. Our winner in our fall yearling class and first Kentucky owned is entry number 39, Miss AOL Aristocrat Rue Red, exhibited by Kate Huffman of Summershade, Kentucky. Congratulations. Judge, your comments on our fall yearling class winner.
Just one fall yearling here today, but a heifer that you admire, depth and openness, both fore and rear rib, and her angularity throughout. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to Kate Huffman and his winning fall yearling. This time we'll move into our selection for junior champion of our red and white show. All of these heifers were first or second in our heifer show class here this afternoon. As our heifers come into the ring, we certainly want to reintroduce you to them, our best heifers of the red and white show here today. Our winning spring calf was entry number 6, JG Springs A Tacova Red, exhibited by JG Springs Dairy Good of Liberty, Kentucky. Second in the class was entry number 1, Starlou Hindsight Chili Red, exhibited by Leah Start of Murray, Kentucky. Our winning winter calf was entry number 12, Bentley Latitude Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Second in that class was entry number 10, Cedar Crown Geordie Gina Red, exhibited by Leah Jenkins of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. In our fall calf class, our winner was entry number 22, Nails Valley Love Slaps Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Second in that class was entry number 17, JW Warrior Elsie Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. Our winning summer yearling was entry number 25, Rocky Run War Rewind Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Second in the class goes to entry number 24, H&F Acetylene Geordie Red, exhibited by Mark Jones of Stamping Ground, Kentucky. Our winning spring yearling was entry number 33, Kingsway Warrior Lookout Red, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. And second in the class, to entry number 28, Ms. AOL Warrior Wreath Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. Our winning winter yearling was entry number 35, Rocky Run Movin' Allure Red, exhibited by JG Springs Dairy of Liberty, Kentucky. And second in that class was entry number 34, Rocky Run Movin' Agave Red, exhibited by Rocky Run Farm of Greensburg, Kentucky. And finally, our winning fall yearling was entry number 39, Ms. AOL Aristocrat Rue Red, exhibited by Kate Huffman of Summershade, Kentucky. Congratulations to all of our red and white breeders and exhibitors. Over in our red and white show ring, Judge Carnes pulled out his final 5 heifers here. Contention for junior champion. Josh, I know you've had a chance to look them over from nose to tail, and when you're ready, we'd like to hear about your final 5 and your selection of junior champion.
Well, before I go out and select our junior champions of the red and white heifer show here, I think these competitors, these breeders all deserve a big round of applause. It wasn't a big show, but tremendous quality from top to bottom. I pulled out these 5 heifers that I think are all my kind. Beautiful open rib, angularity, cleanliness of bone down through their hock. I pulled out my winning spring calf here, a heifer that you admire. Her openness, her spring of rib, and my winning winter calf, so much balance and angularity, walks on a tremendous set of feet and legs, and our fall calf that follows that same pattern, so balanced and angular. And our winning junior yearling here, a heifer you admire, her openness, her strength, her width of chest, and our winning winter yearling here, another heifer that exemplifies balance, walks on a tremendous set of feet and legs. Without further ado, I'll go out and I'll select your junior champion, reserve, and honorable mention. If you could follow with a big round of applause. Thank you. For me today, these heifers for junior champion reserve are 2 peas in a pod, 2 incredibly balanced heifers. Saying that, giving the advantage to our winning winter calf today, I prefer the way she handles her rump structure today to place over our beautiful balanced calf for reserve. And our reserve over honorable mention, just giving her the advantage on those rear legs today. She's cleaner, the bone down through her hock, and she walks out straighter on those rear legs when you get in behind her to go over this beautiful spring yearling for honorable mention. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the junior champion of our 2025 Kentucky State Fair Red and White Show. She's our winning winter calf. Entry number 12, Bentley Latitude Red, exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville, Kentucky. Our reserve junior champion was our winning fall calf. Entry number 22, Nails Valley Love Slaps Red, also exhibited by Ryland Pike of Hardyville. And our honorable mention junior champion goes to our winning spring yearling. Entry number 33, Kingsway Warrior Lookout Red, exhibited by Colt Buckley of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Congratulations. Our junior champion and reserve junior champion will also be our champion and reserve champion Kentucky-owned heifers here today. So they'll take home both sets of rosettes, and congratulations for that. Before we wrap up our day, we do have our junior best 3 group class yet to contest. If we have any entries for our junior best 3, now's the time to bring them to the ring. One more call for our junior best 3 group. If you have a junior best 3 group, we need to have them in the ring. Looks like we have no junior best three groups, so we thank our judge, Josh Karn, for overseeing our heifer show here today, and thank you to red and white show exhibitors. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for our red and white cow show. It starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll also have our Holstein and Jersey shows tomorrow, and that'll wrap up our Kentucky State Fair. But once again, we'll continue our red and white show with our